Good evening and welcome to Shadow Sam Tarot. This evening we will be throwing some cards, Oracle and Tarot, and you are all welcome to come and join me. Don't forget to pop a hello in the chat box so that you can get a message.
Inspiration.
Now, as you can see, we've got Spirit Box going tonight. We've also got the EMF meter. The only thing in front of the EMF meter is my physical body, which is approximately about a foot away. So there's nothing here or around it to set it off. And this has been going nuts. So a good start to the evening. I'm just going to pop a message in the chat boxes. There we go. I'll do the same for the other one. There we go. So I don't know who's on tonight and who's watching, but it's a bloody good evening and it's nice to see you all. I wasn't sure if I was going to come on live this evening. I wasn't feeling 100% today. But I had the inspiration to do so, and in doing so we've got an EMF meter that keeps going nuts. The only thing in front of this EMF meter is my physical body, and I'm about a foot away. There is nothing else around me that could set this off. So this has just been going nuts for the past 20-25 minutes. It's not too bad, but it is a little annoying, shall we say, just a little. As you can see, here we go. Come through, Spirit, come through. We want to speak to you. We want to hear you. We've seen the orbs. I've seen the orbs. I know this light is terrible. There we go. It's not the best, but it'll do. Orbs. Yes, Spirit, there are many orbs about this evening. Now, before I came on live, the Spirit Box kept jumping up to red. So I've had a conversation with Spirit and I've explained that Spirit needs to do the Great British thing. Yes, I'm taking readings, Vanna. I'll throw some cards for you in a minute. As I was saying, I was speaking to Spirit. We need to do the Great British thing and line up. We need to queue. Because I am getting on my Spirit Box a crowd of people around me and they're all talking to each other, talking over me, and I have had enough. I have made myself clear to Spirit this evening. We are going to work in unison, or we are not going to work together at all. The Spirit Box will go off, the EMF meter will go off, and it will be me and the cards. So hopefully this evening we should get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Cohesive kind of conversations going on. That's what I'm looking for. Again, it just hasn't stopped. Right then, my Vanna Not White. Hello, darling. How are you doing today? Mondays are terrible. So I don't know what day it is over there, wherever you are. But it's Monday over here. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain. There is no evil here, Spirit. No evil here. Not with my giant fat smudge stick going. Not at all. Had a bit of a mishap with a new guy in my life, and he said he's moving in a few months and isn't emotionally available. Okay. I felt he should have mentioned this early on so that I'd know where I want stuff to go. It caused a bit of a disagreement. This would be something he thinks about. Oh, well, I can certainly ask the cards, Vanna. In all fairness, if you were getting together and it was fun, there should have been communication between the two of you regarding where this is going to go, if it's going to go anywhere. He should have been honest with you, and you have every right to be hurt by it. At the same time, you must come to realise that at least he was honest enough. I told him I still had fun and wished he said he was one moving and two wasn't available. Yeah. He should have said that. He should have made himself clear. That's pretty shitty on his part. But then again, men don't think like women. They don't know how to communicate like us women. They kind of play it by ear in a lot of respects. And they don't always... they just don't always communicate themselves the way that they should do. Right, so I'll just smudge my cards, my lovely. Okay, we want to know if... Can I... Yeah, he got a bit of then said he forgot to change it. Ooh, baby girl. Red flag. Ooh, red flag. Massive red flag. Come on. His initial is J. Okay, that's brilliant. That's just what I needed. I don't need to know anything else about this person. His means it's a male, so that's good. Yeah, a male and it's a J. Okay, cards. We want to know. I half believe it though because he moved a lot in the past. Oh, okay, I'll shush. Oh, bless you, my darling. Listen, you can chat away. It's fine. I am going to concentrate on the cards and I'm just going to ask them directly. How should we word this? Has Jay played you for a fool? Let's put it like that. Has he been playing you for a fool? Has he been playing games? Has he been pushing his luck? Has this Jay been playing games? I'm going to put it like that. Has this Jay been playing emotional games? Top card. Ooh, it's a positive answer, but it's not. Yeah, no. He is looking for marriage and long term. He is looking for family and happiness. Okay, tell me about Jay's move then. He's not playing games, right? He's not playing games, all right? I'm getting the feeling he's not playing games. It's just... Do you know, I get the feeling that... Hang on a minute. Did Jay get all up in his feelings and now even... Hang on, how do I word this? Is Jay all up in his feelings? He wants to move back home because he wants to be with his family. He misses his family.
They keep secrets.
And it's a risky manoeuvre. Oh, it's a risky manoeuvre. Right, no, cards. Concentrate now, cards. Concentrate. We need to know, is there any possible future with this Jay? Right? Could be a long-term friendship that builds into something else. It could just be a long-term friendship. I need to know, is there a possibility for this future with Jay? As it fell, no. Damn it. That's a no. Damn it. Okay. So I'm going to take that because the start, yeah. I'm going to say no on that. Okay. Is there... What else can we ask? He was going to me 8 years ago, but he was in an 8-year relationship, and he said that could be why he doesn't want to stay. That's exactly why he doesn't want to stay. He wants to go home. He wants to go home for stability, security, family. He knows it's a risk leaving, but he feels hopeless. He's focusing on the negative.
Moist.
Spirit box just came out with the word moist. Childish of me, I know, I'm sorry. It just makes me giggle. I felt like he did have feelings for me, so this sucks. I feel like he does have feelings for you, but I feel like he's absolutely terrified to take it any further. It's almost like he's being a defensive player. The Page of Swords in reverse. He's being defensive. He's protecting himself against future harm. One more for Jay. One more for Jay. One more for Jay. It's about broken dreams. Suffering with broken dreams.
Stella.
He feels like his intuition's completely failed him. And he feels lost. He wants to go home. I mean, honestly, what's keeping you there? Where you are now? It's a risk, but it could be one worth taking. Is it worth, Vanna? Just bite the bullet, up sticks and fuck off? I'm going to ask the cards because I'm getting that feeling. And I don't know if that's right or not. I'm doubting myself. Oh, letting go of negativity and stress. Light at the end of the tunnel. 9 of Swords in reverse. Funny how that comes to mind, isn't it? Funny how that came to my mind. Vanna, you've been thinking about change as well. Yeah. Yeah. Vanna, I know. I'm sure we've spoken before. And if we haven't, I get the feeling.
I was religious.
I get the feeling. Yeah. Yeah, we did speak once. I'm sure we did. I get the feeling that you're not happy in your life, that you're unsettled. Your text ended coldly. I've just got this feeling, Vanna, and I don't want to be giving advice out unless it's the right thing to do, but Cosmic Insight, Oracle, tell me that what I'm seeing in my head is real, that it's right for this one. Please. I'm going to take that. You've got challenges. You've got to make a decision. You've got to choose to work on inner healing. It's a challenge. Yes, I know this, Oracle. But is this image in my head the one that I want to be seeing? They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. He will be in touch. I don't know when, but hello. Oh, I am so sorry, YouTube. Hello, Arushi, and hello, Sierra. How are you doing? I'll pop over to you in a minute and say hello. Yeah, he said he was hoping to go in 3 to 6 months. Ah, is what I'm seeing in my head. Come on, tell me. Take the plunge or no? Take the plunge or no? Oh, I want to take that, but I'm gonna go back. Take the plunge. Yes! Yes! Luck is on your side. Vanna, I am seeing images of you within the next couple of months before he goes. I'm seeing image of you packing a suitcase and going, do you know what? Fuck it. I need a fresh start. I need to get away from all of this. This is something that I'm happy doing.
Unfinished business.
I want to be with you. Let's try this. What's the worst that can happen? I can always go home afterwards. Oh. Oh, baby girl. I'm seeing a fuck it moment where he's leaving and you're grabbing your suitcase going, fuck it. I will take the risk. If it all goes tits up, I've got good support behind me. I've got family. I've got friends. I've got somewhere to go if it all goes tits up. But I've just got this big need to just go, fuck it. Pack a bag. This is something I want to fight for. Spirit agrees with me because the spirit box has been going off non-stop for the last couple of minutes. I mean, the EMF meter. Oh, God, you should just do it. Just do it. Spend the next couple of months really thinking it through, making sure that you've got somewhere to come back to if it doesn't work out, making sure that you've got a little bit of savings in your bank. Oh, yeah, he'll be back. He knows he's got to work on his inner healing, right? And he knows it's going to be a challenge, but you can expect to hear from him soon. And yes, luck is on your side. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. He's definitely mulling it over. He's definitely regretting it. You will hear from him, and luck is on your side. Honestly, if one night he randomly turns around with, why don't you come with me? My advice, would pack a bag and go.
Knock.
Do it. Just do it. And thank you, Banner. Thank you for coming to see me.
Sickness
Please
took me.
stay in touch with me. Please come back and see me more often, yeah? Yeah. Love to you too, my darling. Love to you too. Oh, bless you, darling. Right then. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Just so everybody knows, I am currently on using a platform called Restream, and I am on YouTube and I am on Twitch. So I've just done a reading on Twitch. So we're going to go back over to YouTube, and we're going to say hello to Arushi, hello to Sierra. How are you doing, my darlings? I've missed you both so much. And how have you been? What have you been up to? Arushi, how is India? Yes, yes. I'm getting much better with my memory problems. I'm actually remembering people, remembering names. We have EMF meter going tonight. This just won't stop. I ask for a response and it just goes quiet. I leave it alone, start talking to somebody, and it starts going off its head like it's trying to, like now, like it's trying to tell me that when I say something correct, it's trying to back me up. The only thing that is in front of this is literally the table and me. Okay? So there is nothing, oh my gosh, there is nothing in front of this camera that would alert it, that would set it off like this. Ooh.
Adventure.
Sierra, my darling, I am doing fantastic. I am super, super busy. Oh, I have been super, super busy. I'm just here tonight. I just thought I'd pop on, have a chat with you all, see if anybody's got any more questions for me. If you've got a question, pop it in the chat box for me, and I will throw some cards for you. It's not a problem. Remember, guys, this is all free. There is no subscriptions. Oh, did you hear that? Spirit said, you are enough. And that's right, you are enough. I'll put that there. Okay, then. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's all subscription free. I don't want any monies off you. Don't give me any donations or anything like that. All I ask is that you come and join in. And just pop something in the box and we'll chat away, you know? Arushi, Tuesday just started 15 minutes ago. Well, you're well ahead of me then, aren't you, darling? Sierra, can I ask a question? Of course you can. Of course you can, my darling. Put it in the chat box for me and I'll throw some cards. All right? That's not a problem. Ooh. I got tingly hands tonight. Buzzing.
Attractive.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you mean me, Spirit? I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Apparently I'm attractive. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, it's been stuck in my head all day, and I don't know why. My eldest daughter's a teenager, and she was chuntering it, last week, and now it's stuck in my head. It's Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, darling, you're going to pop that question in for me? Or he's still typing, sorry. Sorry. I forget there's also a delay as well. What you watch has already happened like about 30 seconds beforehand, so yeah. Fine. Had to put away some laundry. Don't blame me, I hate laundry. Oh, I'm sick of doing it. And every time I empty the basket and get it all done, dried and ironed and put away, flaming kids and husband fill the baskets back up. You know how it goes.
People have seen me.
Yeah, that would have been me, Spirit. That would have been me that saw you. Spirit, do you have a specific message, or are you just going to keep chuntering rubbish?
Leave.
Oh, that's a shame. Yes, you can leave. The Eclectic Empath. The whole screen went super black for a whole while. It's the spirits, they're really not. How will Cameron feel if I work out? We talked about Cameron before, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're only popping in for a couple of minutes. Hello, darling. It's good to see ya. Right, Sierra and Cameron, we've pulled a lot of cards on this, Cameron, haven't we? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw some oracles. Eclectic Empath, flipping 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, darling. Do you want to pop a quick question for me in the chat box? And I'll throw some cards for you in a minute. As quick as I can. Ask if you want some. Yeah, we have talked about Cameron before, haven't we, Sierra? Oh, it's Sierra and Cameron. What's going on with this Cameron? How... Sierra and Cameron and working out. Oh, come on, Oracle. Leave us. Ah, thank you. Oh. You're having some friend problems at the moment, Sierra. Not a problem, Eclectic Empath. Stick your question in for me quickly and I'll do it as soon as I will literally get through this as fast as I can. Winifred is my great-grandma. If it comes out with cocaine next, I'll believe it. It's her. Oh. Right, Sierra. Patience. Sierra. That's the one. Sexuality. It just means somebody's not quite sure about sex yet. And to have patience. Be careful of someone sneaky. Wow. Look at the EMF meter. Jeez. It's all going tonight. The room is buzzing. The room is buzzing. Sierra, I feel like you've got a friend at the moment who's a bit of a liar. You need to be a bit careful of that person. They're being sneaky with you. I don't know why you need to be careful, but you do. They're still trying to figure out their own sexuality, and you need to have patience with Cameron. Okay? But I see Eclectic Empath. Yeah, throw your question in. Super quick. Ooh. I'm thinking this weekend Maybe I'll do some automatic writing. Honestly, there's this person who's on my mind. He's detached. Would like to know if something positive to look forward to. Want to do something else. Something positive. Okay. The Eclectic Empire. Releasing the old to gain the new. What's coming? Releasing the old to gain the new. What's coming? Eclectic Empire. Release. Oh, first card. It's hard. It's going to be hard. You know, there's a lot of blocked. It's unrequited love at the moment. This person on your mind. Leaving the old to gain the new. What's coming ahead? Whoa, I can't take all of them. That's just wrong. Leaving the old to gain what's ahead. Second and third. Right, we'll take it as they fell. Right, we have got... this is all about the guy at the moment. It's unrequited love. He's an ungrounded male. He's unsuccessful in most areas in his life, or an unsuccessful person in most areas of their life. Well, they have there's who's good for anything to happen. Lack of ideas, a lack of hope, a lack of intellectual stability. Okay, so that's what you've got in the background. We want to know what's next. Specifically, what's next? 1. What's next? What's next? 2. What's next? 3.
The graves.
Now that came out together. I'm going to take them as the 4. Right. So we have... It's going to be a negative change in circumstances. This is what's coming next. A negative change in circumstances. It's going to feel like you're being left out in the cold. There's conflict, fighting, arguments, rows, struggles, a real aggression. That's an aggression card. I then see unhappy families, cancelled reunions, leaving home. And then I see there's 2 paths, 2 decisions for you to make. Right, so that's who you've got in the background. That's what's going on. I did specifically ask what's next, and it came out with there's a path. It's a path to take. Right.
Beginning.
Okay, what are the 2 paths? Specify 2 paths. Specify 2 paths. Come, Spirit, come. Help me guide my hands. Specify the 2 paths. Specify the 2 paths. Specify. Specify. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is about investing. Whether it's an investing in someone or something. Second path card. Second path. And budgeting. So there's the choice of being an overspender or being a scrounger. It's financial. They're both males. Just give me a minute. Investment or budgeting. To invest in somebody or to save yourself and be single for a while. I see these are the 2 positive paths. Right. I see 2 positive paths. Okay. Both good ones. One's about investing yourself, your time, your money, your whole self into something, and one's about holding yourself back. Nobody can make that decision for you. But that's what you're dealing with. So you've got the unrequited love of the unsuccessful male who has a lack of ideas, and it's pretty much a failure. Sorry, I'm going to tell you how it is. It's not nice, but it is what it is. You've got financial hardships. You're going to feel left out in the cold. I thought the world's against you. There's a lot of conflict and fighting, arguments and rows, unhappy families, and I see the leaving home, which is the walking away. And then obviously the 2 paths, one being the investment and one's the budgeting. One's throwing yourself full into something and one's holding yourself back and being reserved. But that choice, you will understand when it comes. Okay? Okay, eclectic empath. You get a good night's sleep, or at least some sleep, my darling. Try and get some sleep. Try not to mull it over too much tonight.
This is funny.
I will have a good day. Thank you very much, darling. Try not to mull it over too much tonight. Just let it all sink in and think about it more in the morning, okay? All right, sweetheart. Not a problem. Sierra, can I ask a question about love? About what? About self-love. Oh, yes, you can ask a question about self-love. Of course you can, Sierra. What would you like to ask me? Spirits are going nuts tonight, so wow. Now I'm talking Sierra, you come back again. Yeah.
Many.
There's many. I know there's many tonight. I have asked you spirits to queue up one by one to be clear and concise about your wording tonight. But you are struggling, I do understand that. Okay? Sierra, what's your question about self-love? What would you like to know? What would you like to ask about it? Oh, an FKA Sailor, I've just seen you in the chat. Are you still there, my lovely? My gosh, I do apologise. I did not see you there. Just snuck in the middle of the chat there. How are you doing, darling? Hello. FKA Sailor, if you want to put a question in the chat box for me or request a general read, you can do, sweetheart. Just let me know. Sierra, Sierra, can you put your question about self-love? What is it you want to know about self-love? Because honestly, most of it is just looking in and learning to forgive oneself, because that's the biggest thing in life. Learning to forgive oneself, learning to forgive others. FKA Sailor. Hey, Blindsider. FKA Sailor. I woke up to measure X wing. She was not about I was asking for help to then she blocked to laugh around. I want to know what she wanted with me. She wanted to see if she still had some sort of supply. I can tell you now. Narcissist. Honestly. Red flag. Narcissist. I get the gold digger.
I'm listening to everything.
Caution.
Watch out.
And narcissist. FKA Sailor. I do believe the cards could not be any clearer there. Yeah.
Battle here.
It says they want your money. Gold digger wants your money, but it's more about using you as an emotional supply, as seeing what they could go. Yeah, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible behaviour. My fella has his own. My husband has his own money. Yeah. Yeah. Even the spirit said, "Watch out." See that? Watch out. There's a battle here. Be careful. Walk away from this one. Keep her blocked. The narcissist. Caution with the gold digger. Okay, FKA Sailor. Alright, my darling. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me, sweetheart? Is there anything else that you'd like to ask me? Feel free. Blindsider, is there any chance of a cup of tea, please? Yeah. Sometimes they are. They're not. It's down to the reader to sugarcoat it. Yes, Blindsider, that is a pretty please. It's down to the reader to sugarcoat it. But the instant that you said that it was a bad ending, there was no contact for 2 years. Hey, Rushi, pop me a question in the chat box, babes, yeah? Awesome. Yeah, the fact that you said 2 years of no contact, but then out of the blue she contacted you and then she blocked you. I'm like, oh my God, I will just go straight into the cosmic insight, because these do just kind of cut through the BS and quite bluntly tell you. So I'm sorry, but yeah, no, you're better off away from that one, sweetie pie. Yeah, see, even Spirit agrees. Just stay away from that one. She's a wrong un. Oh yes, there's much better out there. Do you want me to pull some cards and see if we can suppose I want me to chase her last mile. I'm not doing that. No. That's what narcissists want. You don't do that. Move on. Definitely move on. Absolutely. Arushi Gupta, any guidance coming up for you this coming September? I can certainly ask the cards. Now remember, everybody, I do use a dual streaming service called WeStream. So I have a Twitch stream and a YouTube stream going at the same time. So I am interacting on 2 different chat boards. Okay, so if I struggle to keep up, please do, just bear with me, accept my apologies, and we'll go from there. Okay, I do want to Arushi September read. Arushi, I like that name. I don't know, it's so exotic. I'm sorry, but it is. It's a beautiful name. Ooh, Arushi, you've got the Ace of Swords, you've got clarity, new ideas and new plans. Arushi September. They came together, so I'm going to take them as they came. Like that. Okay. Arushi No, come on now. Behave yourselves or I'll have to smudge you again. Right. Arushi's September. Arushi September. Okay. Ooh. Arushi. Yes, I think it is. It should be. It should be Shadow Sam Tarot. I'm also on TikTok as well. To be honest with you, that's more just that I'm not even trying with that one at the moment. But I'll get there eventually. There you are, Spirit. I thumped for you. Is that good? No. Alright then. Arushi's September. I don't feel anymore. Right. 4 weeks in September. 4 cards on the table. Rest of the pack's gone cold. Let's see what we get. We have the Ace of Swords upright. We've got new ideas, new plans, clarity of one's mind. In the second week, we've got a stalemate. We've got a crossroads. We've got a difficult decision to make and a painful choice. Ooh, and Spirit agrees. The third week, we have got... now this could be like returning from travel somewhere, but I'm assuming you're not going anywhere. But it could also be restrictions, bad timing. You feel like everything's kind of losing momentum in your life. And then I feel in the last week of the month, I'm feeling like there's this sense of renewal, of shedding the old, letting go of people or possessions, issues that is really stressing you out. Absolutely, yes. Thank you, Spirit, for agreeing with me. So yeah, so the first week, there's going to be a lot of mental clarity. There's going to be a lot of clear thinking, a lot of breakthroughs for you. Maybe this is the first week of September there's something probably going to happen that's going to clear everything up for you. Okay. Hey, Manor. Hello, my darling. Yes, you can ask a question. Give me 2 seconds. Right then. The second week, as I said, it's going to be a decision week. You're going to be at a stalemate. You're going to be at a crossroads. It's going to be stressful. And you're going to feel like divided loyalties. I don't know what's going on there with the divided loyalties. Piled up with work. Yeah. It's okay, though. Okay? Always. You say here it's decision. It's okay to put you, your career, your education, your career first. Okay? Yes, eliminate all that which does not serve you. Okay. This is about losing momentum. So this is the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's about losing momentum. It's about feeling like, oh, you're swimming against the tide. Feeling like you're walking in the mud. Like you're restricted. Bad timing? No, losing momentum, yeah. Yeah. You're going to have that. It's that sense of, am I really accomplishing anything? Am I really going anywhere? Am I really moving forward? And then by the end of September, there's going to be an almost...
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Spirit. By the end of September, there's almost going to be like this epiphany of what doesn't serve me needs to go, whether that's people, possessions, issues, whatever it is. If it doesn't serve me, it has to go.
Panic.
You have to work for you. Yeah? All right, Arushi. I hope that helps you, my darling. That's a general overview of your week. Okay? It's not specific. If you want to come back each week and ask me specific questions to try and get more of a clearer reading, that's fine by me. I really don't mind. Oh, nice cup of tea. Right. Manor, how are you doing, my darling? If I remember correctly, you are a student at med school, or planning to be a medical student. Actually, I better ask, who was the medical student? Because I thought it was Manor, but I might be wrong. My memory's terrible, and I'm doing the best I can to try and remember everybody who keeps coming back. And yes, Manor, you can have a general read too. Would you like the month ahead general read, or would you just like a general read? What did Manor put? Message retracted. Ooh. Yes, you can ask a question. Yeah. What are the Capricorn's thoughts about you? Oh, how does the Capricorn feel about Manor? How's the Capricorn feeling about Manor? Guide my hand, Spirit. Guide my hand. Or answer me on the Spirit box. How does this Capricorn feel about Manor? Ooh, the High Priestess. Emotional stability. Mystery intuition. It's a good card. It's a good card.
It's nice to talk again.
Oh, and it's nice to hear you again, Spirit. Please do communicate and tell us whatever it is you need to tell us. And in the meantime, Manor, Capricorn's feelings towards Manor. Okay, baby, thank you. Oh, we've got it. It fell on my lap. I feel this is more regret and guilt. Like regret. I feel regret. The intuition, the inner knowing, the regret. Why does Capricorn regret? Come on. Capricorn's feelings towards Manor. We need to know what's going on. Manor needs answers. I wonder if Ari will be on later. We'll see. Manor. Capricorn's feelings for Manor. Come on, card.
We can affect you.
No, you can't. No, you can't, Spirit. Because I have the ability to defend myself. You have no permission to use me, my body, or my energy without asking me first. Thank you. Capricorn's feeling towards Manor. Okay, so the top card there is the Justice card, and the top card there is the Queen of Swords.
I lost an arm.
No, I'm sorry for you. Let me concentrate on Manor, please. Sadness and grasses. There's the mystery, the intuition, emotional stability, remorse, foresight for the forward movement, forward planning, justice in reverse, which is about karmic retribution, and then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Capricorn is emotionally stable, has a lot of remorse. I'm also feeling like trauma, past traumas, and I'm not saying with you, I'm just saying the Capricorn is feeling some past traumas. Okay. Trying to move forward, they've got forward planning, they've got foresight, you know, they're self-belief and moving forward with that one. Justice in reverse.
Witchcraft.
No, not witchcraft, just cards, thank you. I don't know what to say for the justice. I mean, karmic avoidance is kind of screaming out to me there. And then the Queen of Swords in reverse. I mean, we've got a positive, a negative, a positive, a negative, a negative. So it's like 50-50. The Capricorn's 50-50. Very wrapped up in its own head. This Capricorn is wrapped up in its own head. Ooh, date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. That could be on the cards. The Capricorn, the Capricorn, the Capricorn and Manuel. The Capricorn and Manuel. The Capricorn and Manuel. The Capricorn and Manuel. I'm not getting anything else. I'm just getting date night. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. How the Capricorn feels towards you. I feel there is a date night on the cards, and that'll be like a make and break as to whether the Capricorn will see you as a romantic interest or a friendship interest, if you understand that. Date night's going to be the night where that'll all be decided. Spirit agrees. Spirit's been going nuts. So yeah, 50-50. Capricorn's got some of its own stuff going on in its head at the moment. Currently dealing with a lack of empathy on the Capricorn's part.
Threat.
But yeah, I see there being date night and that being the deciding factor between a friendship or a possible future relationship. I hope that helps you, Manor. I hope that helps you, darling. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. That would be terrible of me. Oh. You are more than welcome, Manor. I just want to ask the cards. Let's see if the Oracle can give us a star sign that you should be heading towards. Can the Oracle point us towards a correct star sign for Manor? The correct star sign for Manor. Well, that means nothing. I'm asking for a star sign. I've got star sign cards here in my deck, Oracle. I want the star sign. Which
Stranger.
star sign? Which star sign is perfect for Manor? Oh, use your intuition. Oh, red flags will always come back to bite you in the future. Yes, we know that. Capricorn. Which star sign? Which star sign? No, he's not going to drop you a message. Which freaking star sign? swear to God, my cards are just not playing with me now. Thank you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. No, he's not going to message her. Alright. No, he's not going to. When I pulled that card, I was reading your message. Will he drop me a message? No, the Capricorn will not message you. The red flags you ignore now are going to be serious in the future. And with this Capricorn, it's all honeymoon phase. Doesn't last. It's not a long-term thing. It's lust, not love. Use your intuition. Don't ignore the red flags. No, it's not him. This is who you want to go for. An Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. This is where your compatibility lies. MK Doos, hey Mikey, how you doing? I'm sorry for that, Manor, but that's who you want to go for. An Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay? You're welcome, darling. You are more than welcome. Mikey! How you doing, dude? You've been taking care of yourself? Alright, there we go. Slightly tipsy, but you're good. Good on you. I'm on the brews this evening. I'm on a nice cup of tea. All this gabbing. Hello, Amy. Good to see you, baby girl. All this gabbing gets to throat after a while. Throat. Flipping northern. Throat. Hey, hey, hey. Nice. I can't drink like I used to because of the tablets now. Literally, I have a pint and that's it. It's like having 3 pints. Oh. Although I did drink a bit at the Rock and Bike Fest. Well, you have to. It's a festival. There was rock music and alcohol and big burly men and fun. Motorbikes everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful motorbikes. FKA Sailor, are you still there, lovely? If so, are you wanting to ask me any more questions, honey? I did kind of run through yours stupid quick there. So if you want to ask me any more questions on this not so nice person from your past, or even oh, there's a meeting, need to keep it secret. Where's the meeting, Spirit? Do I need to bring the vodka? Oh, that's definite yes, I'll bring the vodka. Where are we meeting then? Oh, it's not talking now. There's literally nothing in front of it. I am sat like a foot in front of this thing. There's nothing around it that can set it off. When I move it, it's still going. It's like... I'll just leave it there. EMF 5 is definitely a yes. Say, yeah, I'll bring the vodka. You prefer a bit of whiskey? Bit of scotch, maybe. No. Oh, all right then. So you like your vodka? Oh, I do have some fun with this, you know. I really do. got some more viewers. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Shadow Sam Tarot. Here we do free tarot reads for everybody. We also do oracle cards. We have spirit box going. We have the EMF detector going. And yeah, so if you have a request for a question, or you would just like a general read, possibly a life read or a coming month read, hey there, yes, you can join the queue. Plum Bobby, did you go on that date with that bloody weirdo? I've had nightmares. I've had nightmares about that man. Did you go? Yes, you can join the queue, honey. You can ask me anything you want. You chat away and I will talk to you. What was the creepy stuff you found out? Oh, you're gonna have to tell us now. You went with 2 other friends. That's good. I'm so glad you took somebody with you. Right? This guy likes to hurt people. Right? Really fucking enjoys it, especially little kids. So, what was the creepy stuff that you found out? Oh, dish the tea, dish the tea, and there's a cup of tea to go with the tea. For anybody else who's watching this evening, Plum Bobby and I had a chat a few nights ago. And I immediately was screaming at her, just run, stay the hell away. He's a bit of a nutbag. He's fucking psycho. And apparently the creepy stuff that we've recently found out is he talked about bestiality stuff, which was super creepy. He said he feels the same with dogs, women, and children. So I was right then. And I was spot on. Yeah. After that comment, we started avoiding him and being distant, and he left early. God, you've known him for a very long time. He knows where you live. You need to watch your back. Because now that you know what he's into, yeah, you need to go and tell the authorities. Like I said to you, go to your mom, go to an elder female who understands, or even go with females at work and go to the police. Go, I'm assuming you're in America, but I'm not sure. But wherever you are, go to your local department and sit down and you tell them everything. And you tell them straight, that guy has skeletons. You hear, Spirit? That guy has skeletons in his closet. You're in the Netherlands, right? So go. Yeah, you need to go to the authorities, the police. Yeah? He has skeletons in his closet. That was right on cue, the skeletons. Yes. He is a bad man. And if he could get his hands on you, he will do. And if he can't get his hands on you, it'll be someone younger and more vulnerable. You don't need to have proof. You go into the police station, you lodge a formal complaint based on the fact that you've known him since you were 13 years old, or was it 11? One of the two. That you've known him all these years, that he talks about this, that and the other, and that he's working around children, and that you have serious concerns for the safety of the children that are around him. That is enough. Yeah, you make it so that they are aware of him. Okay? Once you've done that, you then go to work, where he works with the children, and you sit down with your bosses and you tell your bosses, I've been to the police. This is why I've been to the police. This is what I believe. This is what I feel in my gut. And now that the police are watching him, are you sure that you want to keep employing him around children?
Hey over here.
Hey over there. Yeah? You go to your boss at this work where the children are and you say,
I'm here next to you.
oh, no, I wonder why my arm went cold. Hello, darling. Can I get a name? Can I get a name, Spirit? Any name? Well, preferably yours would be nice. Yeah, I'll do that. Wow. Hello, Spirit. Plum Bobby, I'd like you to place your right hand out in front of you, palm up, and close your eyes. Trust me. I want you to move your palm slowly to the left side of your body and hold it there. So it's up in the air. Hold it to the left. Feel the air around your hand. And then I want you to go over to the right and I want you to do the same again. Okay. One side of you will be colder than the other. You've got a connection coming through. You've got a connection coming through. I can't tell whether male or female, okay? But I can feel a connection. I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm terrible at picking up the sexes. Yes. What do you expect with the new woke culture that we now have to deal with? I can't say right from wrong. Let's throw some cosmic insights on this. I feel it's blue. It feels like a skirt, but it could be like the bottom of a t-shirt sticking out from a jumper, or the bottom half of a jumper. Maybe it's a blue, like, knitted jumper that gets lighter at the top. Somebody's wearing a jumper. They could be, yeah, you're right, Mikey. You're right. They're telling you he's terrible. Plum Bobby, what does blue jumper mean? And I'm in my mind's eye, it's got a light colour on the top and a dark blue on the bottom. What does that represent to you? Wow.
We're friends.
You were friends with her. You were friends with Plum Bobby. Cream on the top. It could be the bottom of the blues jumper, or it could be that there's like a t-shirt sticking out the bottom of the jumper that's like a blue colour with a cream coloured top on it. And then jeans at the bottom. I'm seeing jeans at the bottom. Not trousers, jeans. Oh, think about it, honey. Cream jumper. It looks like a blue t-shirt sticking out, like a long t-shirt that sticks out the bottom of the jumper, but it could be like a wraparound skirt on top of a pair of jeans. And it was a friend of yours, and they're agreeing that this is a terrible person, and what you're doing, you need to look at the spirit box. Step forward, spirit. Phenomena and carpet. Could that mean phenomenal carpet? Phenomenal carpet? I'm seeing a cream jumper.
Demonstrate.
Blue on the bottom, like I said, like it's a long t-shirt sticking out the bottom and jeans. Once you figure out who that person is, you'll know who's watching over you. That's your guardian angel. I don't know if they said that you're friends, but could this be a family member who's passed? Could it be like a cousin or an uncle or A brother? I don't know. I'm just seeing this bloody figure striding across like ice and rock. And striding across it, you know, proper. I wouldn't be able to keep my footing on ice and rock. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Hello, Onyx. That's the cat. He's come up to say hello. Wants to get me off my chair. You're not getting on the desk. No, you're not getting on the desk. We talked about this. You and fire don't mix. There's a flipping candle there. Onyx is the stray cat that we rescued. See? But he's a bugger. The cat is not food, thank you. Yeah, it could be a relative of the friend that's showing the friend as the image to make it easier to identify. That could be very well what it is. And you probably had like some sort of friendship with this person at some point. Did you hear the spirit box say food when I put the cat up? Cream jumper and blue jeans. Yeah. You cook together. Food. Yes, Spirit. What's the name of your friend's mom? Can I get a name from you, Plum Bobby, so that I can try and... Hi, Zara. Zara. How you doing, darling? You don't know her name. Spirit, can you reach forth and give us a name? No, are you not going to give us a name? Or will it not pronounce on the English speaking? Ooh.
My name is Albert.
Albert. Good to meet you, Albert. How do you know Plum Bobby?
Quiet.
Quiet? What does quiet mean, Albert? I take it you do know Albert then, Plum Bobby. Yes? Ooh. Albert. He's very quiet. He's your friend. He's there next to you. Yeah, he's passed. He's there next to you. Albert, what's the message you want to give? What do you want to tell Plum Bobby? Albert, step forth. Use my energy. I give permission for Albert to step forth and use my energy. Give us a message. Step forth, Albert. Step forth. Come on, yes. Step forth. Use my energy. You're struggling. You're really struggling. Okay, Albert, I'm going to throw some cards. I need to know what your message is. What's Albert's message to Plum Bobby?
Why have you come?
Why have I come? Huh? Why have I come? What? Albert's message for Plum Bobby. Albert, guide my hands. Guide my hands. You have choices ahead of you, my dear. Many paths to take. The world is at your feet. You can success and achieve anything that you truly believe that you want to. Albert, message to Plum Bobby. Come on, Albert, guide my hands. Guide my hands. Tower in reverse. Oh, and we've also got the next one. You need to stand firm and resist change. By doing so, you're averting disaster. You're avoiding tragedy. Stand strong. The tower upright. Oh, the tower in reverse. It's about... Hello there, spirit. It's about... It's about resisting change. But it's also about avoiding tragedy. Yeah? So standing firm, standing tall, not backing down. You must stick with your inner intuition. Inner child. It's the intuition of the inner child. Don't forget to use the inner intuition of your inner child. What? Oh! Intuition and children in one card. Use your intuition about this wronging
Adult.
around the children. Yes. The adult that's around the children.
I'm always here.
Yes, Albert, can you hear? Albert's there. He's telling you. He's here. He's talking to you. He's like, trust your intuition. If you were a kid and you were around that kind of person, you know, would you feel that something's off? Yes, you would. Albert, give me my last message for her. Give me the last cards of the last of the message. The last of the message. We know you're there, Albert. We can hear you. We know you're there. Stand by your traditional values. It's also about constitution, commitment, conformity. It's about standing by your values. Oh, using your intuition around the children. You need to protect the children. You know how I said to you, you need to go to the authorities. Tell the world. Because you've got choices. You could sit back and keep your mouth shut and it'd be on your back. And Albert knows that. Albert knows that you would feel like the blood is on your hands. Right? But the other path is to go out into the world. Alright? Stand your ground.
Faces in fog.
Use your intuition around the children. And stand up for traditional values. Can you see the EMF meter? Plum Bobby, when you're out and you're in the fog, I want you to look for Grandpa Albert's face, because he's just told me on the spirit box, faces in fog. Right? Faces in fog. So he will at some point... Albert, do you feel bad about what happened? Albert, do you feel bad? Well, what is your feelings about what happened? Tell us, Albert. Tell us. She wants an answer. She deserves an answer, especially if you're looking after her.
Standing behind you.
It's behind you. He's your guardian angel watching over you. I couldn't tell you any past, but I know he's clearly past. But he hasn't moved on. And the fact that he's chosen to be a guardian over you all, and I feel that he's not just watching you, he's watching everybody in the family. That tells you on its own.
Participate.
Yeah. That tells you alone how guilty he felt, how much remorse he felt, that he couldn't even pass on. He couldn't pass on without making sure he took care of you all. He fucked up, you know? These things happen. Extreme sadness. Yeah, I agree, Blindsider. Guilt, pain, regret, remorse,
Pirate.
depression. There's no pirates going on here, mate. Pirates? Yeah, you're feeling that too. Plum Bobby, I would like you to just take a moment to just appreciate the fact that nobody on this planet is perfect. We all fuck up. We all make big mistakes, okay? And it's those mistakes that build us up and make us better people. You love playing pirates as a kid? Yeah. Yeah. These mistakes, we have to make them to build ourselves up from them. Yeah? We don't become who we are in spite of our mistakes. It's because
So
of
much
them.
heartache.
Yes, Albert, I understand you have so much heartache for what happened. And the guilt, and I can feel the guilt is there. The remorse, the abject depression. I'm guessing some alcoholism too. Yeah, let's be honest, darling. Yeah, okay. I want you to remember, Plum Bobby, that your grandpa is watching over you. Albert is there. He's always ready to play pirates whenever you get in the mood. Yeah, and alcohol makes you act in strange and ridiculous ways, you know, that are completely contrary to. Did you see that question, Plum Bobby? Blindside is asking you, did he used to sing a song to you by any chance? You're not sure? I've got a tune going in my head too. It's almost like
My name is Harry.
I'm sorry, Harry, if you could just bear with us. We still need to talk to Albert. I will speak to you afterwards, Harry, and I would love to talk to you, but I need to speak to Albert right now. Albert, if you're still here, can you step forward?
They hear me scream.
Okay, I don't feel like this is Albert now. This is someone else who has stepped forward. I feel like Albert stepped back. He's no longer in contact with me, but he's there with you, Plum Bobby. I feel like he's constantly around you. He was in the choir. Wow. Well, it came up with the word quiet earlier, didn't it? And I'm wondering with his accent if it's picked it up as quiet, but it should have been choir. What do you think? Yeah. Albert, do you have any last messages for Plum Bobby?
Attic.
Which attic? Which attic, Albert? In your old house? In Plum Bobby's parents' house? Which attic, Plum Bobby? Which attic, Albert? Specify, please, darling. Help us. Yeah, he's telling you about that attic. I don't know why. Okay, all right, Albert. She remembers the attic. What about the attic does she need to know? That's it, Albert. Use my energy. Come forth. Come forth and speak, Albert. What's in the attic, Albert? Sir, what's in the attic? Come forward, tell us. Get down now, cat. I love you too. You're a good boy. Martha is in the attic. Is there a a word in your country, in your language, that sounds like Martha Ryan? I don't know what language you speak in the Netherlands. Is it Dutch or something? Don't look at the words, look at the sounds. Martha Ryan.
This is great.
I know it is, Albert. I know it is. I'm thinking this needs to be pronounced in your language. Painting sounds close in Dutch. Martha Ryan. Martha Ryan. How would you... Yeah, there's a painting in the attic. Albert, is she right about the painting? Schilderen. 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 Doesn't really sound the same as... Is it a painting, Albert? Step forth, please, Albert. Please step forth. What about the painting? Does she need to go and collect it? Is it important? Is it an heirloom?
I'm very happy.
You're very happy. So am I. I'm happy that you're happy. Tell us, Albert, why does she need to go and get the picture, the painting? What's so important about the painting? Can you tell us? Step forth, Albert. I can't tell if it's something that he's painted or something that he invested a lot of money into. I get visions of somebody painting a man. I get visions of a man painting. Is it your painting, Albert? No. Okay. But it's an important painting to you. Are you showing me images of your wife? Are you showing me images of your wife painting a picture specifically for you?
I was so scared.
Why were you scared, Spirit? Why were you scared? Your auntie and your mother both used to paint. Albert, you weren't dipping your wick in the wrong pot, were you? Got caught out, and that's why you lost your shit, maybe?
Nan.
Nan.
Dorothy.
Does Nan Dorothy mean anything to you?
He pushed.
Okay. Plum Bobby, are you getting this? Nan Dorothy. Do you have a Dorothy in the family? Spirit box is telling me that you have. I just want to be sure that I'm getting this correct.
Wilson. Agatha.
Oh, right, okay. In Dutch, what does Nan Dorothy in Dutch? Nan Dorothy. What does that sound like in Dutch? Yeah. I'm trying, Spirit. I'm trying. I'm feeling like you should interpret these things in Dutch. So, Nan Dorothy, don't think about the words, think about the sounds. Nan Dorothy. Nan Dorothy. What are those sounds in your language? Oh, this is, ooh. And then the last two, Wilson Agatha.
Can you see us?
No, I can't see you at the moment. But I feel like Nan Dorothy is supposed to be together. Yeah? And then Wilson Agatha is supposed to be together. So, Nan Dorothy, whatever that means in Dutch. Then he said he pushed. And then it was Wilson Agatha, whatever that is in Dutch.
It's ancient.
Yeah, my brain is braining too. You got smoke coming out of your ears as well? Because I kind of feel like I have. Smoke coming out of the ears and there's cogs turning in my head. No, I don't feel that at all. But that could be it. But I really feel Nan Dorothy should be said in a Dutch accent and then he'll understand what that means. And the same with Wilson Agatha. Albert, I'm going to ask you to give me one last message for Plum Bobby. Chara. Can you give me one last message for Plum Bobby? As clear and concise as you can. Number 3. Yeah, Nan Dorothy sounds a bit like number 3. And then we've got he pushed. What does that mean in Dutch? So number 3, something else, and then something else. Because the next bit is he pushed. He pushed. Albert, if you've got anything left to say, take whatever energy you need. Albert only has permission to use my energy to come forth and give us the last of this message. He pushed. Wilson could be window, because I'm trying to think, if he's got a really thick Dutch accent, which he probably has done, he's his old world Dutch. Wilson could mean window.
Cursed.
Yeah, that could be true. Could be true. Because obviously a thick Dutch accent, and this is picking it up and feeding it back to me in the English. So yeah. Absolutely agree. Okay. Yeah, that could be true. But yeah, Albert's there. He's watching over you, and I feel like he's left me now. I feel like he's stepping away. Okay. The spirit of Harry has permission to step forth and speak. The spirit of Harry has the permission to step forth and speak. Plum Bobby, I'm going to leave that with you there. Albert's around you in a positive, loving, guardian angel way. That's all I can say on that. But he's, as it said on the cards, he completely agrees. Danger. You have a duty to protect the children. I think it'd be worth it. He's definitely telling you that you need to record what's happening, i.e. go to the police. Yeah? All right then, my darlings. Is there anybody else that wants to pop me a question in the chat box? Anybody else want to get some cards pulled? Or are we looking at the end of the night now? Don't mind if we are. Put my cup of tea over here. A car pet love. Hello, darling. Hello. I'm going to call you a car, or shall I just call you pet love? What do you prefer? Would you like some tarot cards thrown in? And if so, do you have a specific question, or would you just like me to throw a general what's coming up over the next month kind of thing? Depends on what was the candle magic. I am quite I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but I've had a fair few. I can definitely give some advice. What exactly was the spell? Anti-anxiety. Yeah. Anti-anxiety.
No.
You're more than welcome, Plum Bobby. Anti-anxiety spell with blue and white candles.
Device.
This device, Spirit, is called a spirit box. It listens to what you can say. Because I can't hear you with my normal ears, the box can. So if you say what you need to say at this box, it will repeat it back to me so that we can interact and you can finally have your voice heard. So the
Yes,
plan,
over here.
yeah. So the plan was, Pet Love, that you were trying to place. So you had a blue and a white burning together. Okay, which colour got bigger first? The blue. Uh-huh. I don't think that it was don't think that it failed you at all, but I do think that the friend that you've done this spell for has a lot of shadow work to do. For me, blue is inner intuition, and I would definitely say you was doing it for yourself. Yeah. Pet Love. Right.
It's me.
I'm just going to be honest with you right now. When I see candle spells and there is a specific colour that burns ridiculous from the others, then the first thing I do is go and research that colour. Now, every worker, whatever you want to call us, yeah, but where was you calling the power from for the anxiety spell? See, now this is what people don't realise, is that when you are doing your spells, you are calling forth the energy from all around you. Okay. So it's energy from you, it's energy from your pets, and if you put more than one person's name into this spell, it's then drawing energy from all of those friends as well. Yeah? Now what you should have done is the one blue candle for all of you, but it should have been surrounded with 3 white candles. Okay? And you surround it in a triangle formation. Do you understand? So that when you tie them together, you are creating a bind. You are binding them together. Yeah? Now, because you've put so many different people's energy into one candle, it's going to look like a fucking firework going off. It's going to make you feel like shit. It's going to worry you because it's going to be massive flames, and then the white candle's not going to burn down as much.
You are joyful.
Yes, that's right. The blue absorbs energy. So whoever you've named in this spell, it's going to absorb energy from them. Yeah? I wouldn't say it's negative energy, but it will absorb some form of energy. Okay? And then the white candles are supposed to sit in a trio, in a triangle, around the coloured candle. Especially if it's more than one person. Yes, yeah. Because that's why your flame was up here. That's why it was raw. Because you've got all those people's energy and you've only got one little white candle to turn that energy round and send it back out positively.
Attach.
Yeah, those kits are for singular people.
My throat hurt at the end.
My throat hurts now, I'll be honest with you. See, whenever I do a candle magic spell, unless it's a cutting the ties, yeah, which is where you have you and your ex and all that, unless it's something like that, then whatever I do, I have the singular coloured candle, which is my intent for that spell, but I always surround with 3 white candles, because whatever I'm doing on that table, I then want it to be triple. I want it to be 3-fold and sent back out. Okay? So, if you want to do this spell again...
Did you hear us?
I did hear you. I'm choosing not to listen to you right now, Spirit, because I'm trying to have a conversation. Right. Have you ever had somebody buy you a tarot deck before? Because your first tarot deck, should always be a gift. Okay? And it should be given with love from somebody who genuinely wants you to learn. Whether that be a family member, a friend, whatever. But the first tarot pack should always be a gift. If not, don't worry. Just let all your friends and your family know that you want a basic tarot pack for Christmas, New Year, whatever. If you go onto Amazon, you can get the Learning Tarot, which is these ones. These have a very simplistic design on the back to tell you when it's upright or in the reverse. It also has the meanings for the upright, the meanings for the reverse. It has all the chakras, it has all the tarot, star signs, and then it also has like keywords.
You are a gift.
Thank you. Like isolation. And if I'm asking for a yes or no question, I can get a yes or a no. These were £20 from Amazon, and they're called the Learning Tarot. Okay? The Learner's Tarot, it's called. Learner's Tarot. Let me get the... I've got the box. Let me get the box and show you. It's called the Learning Tarot cards. I absolutely love these. It's got astrology, zodiac, chakras, and meanings. Okay. Clairvoyant. Okay. Look, you've already bought your first set. Don't worry about it. Pick yourself up one of the learner packs. Yeah? And just start throwing. I started throwing for very close friends. Thank you so much, Blindsider. You'll notice in the chat, Blindsider has added a link for the tarot pack that I actually use. Spirit is right. You must believe in yourself when reading it. Over time, the more you do it, the more you pick up a story, the more you start to see connections and links. But you've got to just go for it. Same cards, different design. Okay, yeah, they've probably updated the design by now. Could do with replacing these, to be honest. These are getting a bit... But they're my favourite. So, I just... They weren't my first pack, though. My first pack, I'll be honest, was... Let me see if I could find them. It's a holographic pack. Holographic pack. I do believe my fella bought them for me. My husband. Yeah, it's very empowering doing spells, isn't it? Yeah. These are my slightly fancier cards. This is my holographic deck. This is the deck that my husband bought me. It's my first ever deck. And they are holographic, extremely holographic. Absolutely beautiful cards. Wonderful to work with.
A bad spirit.
The only problem with these is if you don't know your cards off by heart, you can get a little bit stuck, you know, on meanings and stuff. And you're right, Plum Bobby. If you feel good about a spell, that is the main reason for doing it. You know, you were genuinely trying to do something nice, take away people's anxiety and send back some positivity into their life. And even if you don't feel like it was successful, it will have been to some extent, because it's all about intent. And as long as your intent is pure and strong, you can achieve anything. And I mean anything. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we're actually hitting the 1 hour and 45 minutes. Can't believe it's that late. Right, I tell you what, everybody, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to start saying goodnight to you all. It's getting late. I need to get some sleep, and I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. And fingers crossed I can make it back tomorrow night. Now, if not, then not. Unfortunately, I'll be back for Wednesday evening. Okay? I'm looking at doing every day this week, if I can, from anywhere 6 p.m. onwards. So some nights it could be 7, some nights it could be 5. But if you kind of keep your eyes out around 6 p.m. UK time, most days you will see me on Twitch, on YouTube, or on TikTok. And do feel, well, you know, do come back and see me. Come back for a chat, even if it's nothing else, okay? Okay. And good night to you all. May you all sleep well.
I'm here.
And may you all have the most blessed of dreams.